Very great tips, Brittany. And I feel like, well, the thing that we started doing is we put our recyclables in a paper bag, so then it just
take
all,
the whole thing.
yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's the most frustrating thing, especially when you see like the huge bins at like apartment complexes that are just like trash ones. I can't dig myself into that, and empty it out for people. So all that stuff just goes in the trash.
See it a lot, yeah.
It just makes me so sad. So hopefully you didn't think I was too dramatic at the end of that story, but
No, people need to know.
I know the product placement, right, on that market bag that says WCNC Charlotte. I mean, what could you ask for?
Well done. Well done.
Exactly, right? Well, today, of course, it did feel, right, a little bit more like late spring, early summer, and it will do so tomorrow as well. In fact, a lot of these beautiful blue sky conditions, more of the same. Now, Mother Nature not being as kind to us on Earth Day, as we are going to track some rain, but I'll have better news in the forecast for the second half of Saturday, so stay tuned for that. High pressure overhead, keeping things calm over the next 2 days. So again, tomorrow, going to start off very similar to today. Upper 50s, low 60s to start off the morning. Eventually, we have a lot of sunshine, so if you're trying to play a round of golf, your early tee times will be on the cool side, but very mild and honestly just very pleasant by the afternoon time frame. We will be targeting once again the mid 80s across the Charlotte area. And then our next big change again really does arrive by Saturday. A strong storm system that today was causing severe weather for parts of the Midwest is going to weaken a bit as it approaches the Carolinas by Saturday. Right now, we're mostly looking at the east side of our area, mainly eastern Meck County into Union, Anson, parts here of Stanley, Chesterfield, Lancaster, as well as Richmond counties, mainly east of the area for the potential for strong storms on Saturday. So what we know is that we're going to have strong wind shear and a decent amount of instability and energy in the atmosphere. What we don't know is how much of it we'll see. A lot of this will determine time or depend on timing with this cold front. An earlier cold front comes in with less heating of the day, which means a lesser risk for storms. A later front would mean a higher risk, but we have seen a really notable trend over the past few days of this storm system coming in earlier, which so far is good news. So second half of Friday, you are going to notice more clouds building in, but it's mostly into Saturday morning that will track a little piece of energy moving through areas north of I-40. Eventually a better chance for some rain and localized storms in the Piedmont between about 10 and 2 o'clock. So really the majority of the rain here in the Charlotte Metro will be between again 10 and 2, which is not the entirety of the day. In fact, look at the second half of Saturday. Model's pretty consistent that by kickoff for Charlotte FC, which is 7:30, things will be clear. So if you're tailgating really early, you need to be weather aware, but the second half of the day will look great. And in fact, as it does look great, we have cooler and drier air mixing in, and that will set up a really gorgeous Sunday on tap with abundant sunshine and high temperatures in the lower 70s. So as we look ahead to the early part of next week, the typical trend as of late has been a really nice Sunday. Then that continues to Monday and Tuesday. Now, nice here is going to be relative. As you check out our Guy Roofing 7-day, Monday and Tuesday will be a little bit cooler as we'll talk highs in the 60s, lows in the 40s, and then rain will return by Wednesday and Thursday. So we get some storms this weekend, some rain late next week, but there are plenty of dry days if you're trying to get outside. But tomorrow, if you're looking for warm air, that'll by far be our warmest of the next 7 days.
So as soon as you get in the car, you're going to sweat.
Yeah, you gotta get the AC going or something.
Yeah, roll down the window, start the
Oven
AC, and yeah, get that air out of there. All right. Thank you, Brittany.